Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica if you are new. I do put out videos every Thursday, but I am trying to work on a Tuesday-Thursday schedule, so here and there you could get a bonus upload. So if you are interested in makeup, some more lifestyle stuff, then please hit that subscribe button. Today's video is going to be a review of the skincare products that I've been using for about a month or so. Usually when I do review videos, I could go a little bit off topic, I could lose my train of thought. So I decided to do kind of script for today so that I don't go off pace and that I could plan out my time a little bit better. So if I am constantly looking down and trying to keep myself focused, then I apologize. There's a lot. There's 9 that we have to get through. So I do apologize in advance for that, but I hope that now you guys could get a more comprehensive understanding of all this. Also, I won't be doing any demos. Instead, I'm just going to do a little bit of B-roll to show you guys the products themselves. If you are confused about how to apply any products, then please contact me in the comments down below or on all my social media channels, and I will be very willing to give you guys more in-depth of how I apply each product or how I use each product. So don't be afraid to ask me any questions. Without further ado, let us get right into this video. First up is the First Aid Beauty Cleanser. This is $21 for this size, but Sephora offers smaller and bigger sizes as well. It's for all skin types, but especially good for sensitive skin and redness-prone skin. I wanted a cleanser that was neutral enough to not do harm to my skin, but also leave it fresh and maybe help with certain issues. A lot of you guys gave me good recommendations for cleansers, but overall I felt like this would be the best for sensitivity reasons, as well as its size. I am disappointed with the fact that it's a foaming cleanser. On Sephora, it didn't say anything about foaming or frothing on the face when activated with water, but it does do that. Not the end of the world since it's free of harsh sulfates, but for me, I prefer a less sudsy cleanser and instead something a little bit more cream or clay based, which is why I like Pixi cleansers so much, and they have the same amount of product in them as the First Aid Beauty one does. So I would give this a 7 out of 10 just because it has no harsh ingredients, no harsh perfumes, it leaves my face squeaky clean and feels gentle on the skin and hasn't caused any negative reactions either. After that, I go in with the Soap & Glory Scrubatomic Daily Face Polish. This is $10.99 at Target, but prices do vary from store to store, so just make sure you're getting a good deal on this. This is a daily facial scrub, as it says, and I just want to preface this review by saying face scrubs are not an esthetician or dermatologist recommended skincare item for anyone regardless of skin type. Scrubs from all types of brands are known to cause micro tears from the plastic or even naturally derived exfoliating beads. Even if the other ingredients in it aren't harsh on the skin and don't cause problems, the issue lies with the exfoliating beads, no matter how small they are. With that being said, I want to review this product, but I'm reviewing it without the intention of recommending it, so I will not be including a number rating at the end of this review. So to speak about this product further, it does have passion fruit extracts in it. It doesn't have a cooling sensation unless I put it in my skincare fridge. It does have a high concentration of exfoliating beads, and it does leave my skin feeling pretty raw after I use it. Your face is supposed to be a bit damp, and then you're instructed to start placing the product in your T-zone, massage it in, then gently rub it into the rest of the face so that the exfoliating particles go into the pores and problem areas first. That's typically what I do, and even then it still leaves my face pretty raw and irritated, which is generally what I want because I want all the dead skin and dirt to be rubbed out from deep areas on the face. But if my skin were more sensitive, I wouldn't be able to use this. I still do, however, like how soft my skin feels after I use it. If, say, I go a day without using it, my high texture areas like my cheekbones and nose have a huge buildup of dead skin and small bumps appear around my pores. Not the best thing in the world, but because now my skin has a bit of a dependence on it, I do still like the refreshing feeling I get after I use it. Will I keep using it after it's done? Definitely not, just because I want to move on to sticking with chemical exfoliants only. After scrubs, I go in with a toner, and this one is the Pixi Beauty Vitamin C Tonic. This is $15 on both their website and Target store website. They really solidify their prices, so there's no other place I can recommend to find it cheaper with. Beyond that, this is my third tonic I'm using with Pixi. I've raved about the Glow Tonic and have also used the Rose Tonic, which I continue to use for my morning routine because it's more of a soothing and calming tonic rather than an exfoliating one. So to expand on that, this tonic is definitely exfoliating, as the vitamin C in it helps to bring out a fresh appearance to the skin and counteract dullness and texture. I wanted something similar to the Glow Tonic but with different solutions to some other problems I have, like with texture and dullness. As I'm getting older, my skin has different needs and has been feeling and looking duller and duller. color. I have yellowing in weird areas, my eyelids have gotten darker, I have continued dark spots from sun exposure and acne scarring, and so I need a way to preserve some of the youth in my skin, and this has been doing a great job so far. I see less texture and dullness on my cheeks, and my dark spots have faded in some areas. It hasn't been perfect, I will say, because it's ridiculous to think I can completely reverse what my skin has done. I'm trying to use this continuously as a way to help with any future damage. It also helps that it smells good and the packaging is correct. You can see my last video for more info on vitamin C products if you're curious. Overall, I would give this product an 8 out of 10. Not perfect, but so far is performing how I would desire. So now we got like one of my favorite products for my entire routine. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This goes for $6.80 on Sephora's website as an online only item. It is the same price on their own website as well, but it's a perfect inexpensive item that you can actually get with a $25 Sephora gift card for once. This was one of the products I was most excited to get. I've been craving a good hyaluronic acid product ever since I started using that Lumine Velo like Glow Boost serum thing that I use for my morning routine. It's just so juicy and hydrating, of course. Once again, as I get older, my skin has been getting drier, and of course, since I'm using a foaming cleanser and an exfoliator, my skin is even more dry for this particular routine. So I need what touches my skin first after all the exfoliating to be really rich and nourishing. A lot of hyaluronic acids on the market, both high-end and drugstore price, are still pretty expensive, but they also have 8 other performances that they allege to do for the skin, and I just don't need that, especially since my routine is so long and intensive. So I wish the percentage of acid in it was a bit higher, but it does say to use morning and night, so that may be the reason it's a little bit lower. It is only 2%. Once I run out of that Lumine thing, I'm definitely going to be doing this twice a day, but still, even with just one application, my skin bounces right back to normal and just glows from within. It's a perfect drink of water for your skin, to be honest. Not too harsh or overwhelming. Just a nice soothing break from all the craziness that is my routine. I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10 and highly recommend it for all skin types. You really can't beat the price and the benefits. After that, I go in with the Ordinary Lactic Acid Serum. This goes for also $6.80 on Sephora's website as online only item, and it's also the same price on their website once again. All the Ordinary products I think are just available online for Sephora, just to make everyone aware of that. Now, I'm not sure about this one as far as where it's at during my routine. This is a chemically exfoliating serum, so I'm not sure if I should do this one before my hyaluronic acid serum or where else. So if you're an esthetician watching this, or you know somebody who is, can you guys like let me know if I should do this one right after my toner instead of the hyaluronic acid serum first? Because I want to make sure I'm not doing everything in the right order and not messing with my skin's pH balance too much. With that being said, I bought the serum because lactic acid is supposed to be good for 2 things: anti-aging and keratosis pilaris. Uric acid is another thing that's good for KP, but that's a little bit rare to come by as a facial product for whatever reason. So I thought I'd get this to try the acid out and see how my skin reacts to it. As far as anti-aging goes, I've seen a significant difference in my forehead wrinkles and my laugh lines. They rarely fill out anymore when I have makeup on, and they're practically unnoticeable on my face without makeup. I do put it around my under eyes, but unfortunately I can't get too close because that's such a sensitive area, so I just rely on my eye cream for all those spots. But anyway, it has been amazing for all the other problem areas, like I said. As for my KP, my texture has dramatically improved and I have a lot less bumps in the high points of my cheeks, which I'm very thankful for. The left side of my cheek has a lot less redness, but what's weird is that the right side's redness has more or less been the same, except it's not as pronounced all over. It's more concentrated in a little circle on the skin. So overall, I'm incredibly pleased, and I know that it'll get even better with time. But I'm just concerned because if I were to not do my routine for like a day, I wake up and the texture is back, and that's happened a couple of times where I miss my routine. Maybe I don't wear makeup one day and I deal with what my routine was the night before and I skip a day. So that's been the only thing that's been frustrating with my routine, is that I truly do have to consistently keep up with it, which is frustrating, but I'm still gonna give this an 8 out of 10 as a really good product. I recommend. After that, I go in with the Pixi Glow Tonic Serum. This goes for $24 on Pixi site and Target site. This is, I guess, a companion to the Glow Tonic that Pixi is pretty much famous for. So it's a glycolic acid derivative. I was curious about this because I've tried the Overnight Glow Serum from Pixi, and that seems to be a very similar chemical makeup. So who knows, I could be getting scammed here, but I still wanted to have a little bit of a glycolic acid in my routine. I know AHAs in general affect your skin's sensitivity to the sun, but I've noticed that no matter what I did with my heavy glycolic acid routine in the past, that my skin would always be burned 2 seconds into going out into the sun, even if I had like 100 SPF on my face. So I think my skin has a bit too much sensitivity to it. I wanted to wean myself off of glycolic acid for this reason, so now it's just a part of one aspect in my routine. I just love serums in general, so I wanted a ton, but I also wanted to focus on targeted exfoliating and hydration. So this is a part of my exfoliating process, like I mentioned earlier. It feels great on the skin, it's nice and thick and helps with my texture, and in addition to my toner, it helps to brighten as well because of the glycolic acid. It's not exceptional, but it's not bad. It makes my skin feel a little more hydrated and nourished than it would feel with just my two The Ordinary serums, so I am thankful I have it in my routine. But I would say it's very comparable to Pixi's Overnight Glow Serum. It's not anything special or unique to the table. It's gonna make you glow, that's it. So this is probably the most so-so product that I have, but I don't hate it, so therefore it's a 5 out of 10. Alright, here we go. After that, I go in with this Henrikson Banana Bright Eye Cream. This product goes for $38 on Sephora's website. Now, this is a product that I have to admit was purchased because it was heavily promoted by my favorite influencers. Ole Henrikson is renowned for his skincare and his development of the Truth Serum to counteract aging, so essentially the influencer became the influencee, you know? So I saw how beautiful everyone's under eyes looked in videos, and I just wanted this dream in a jar. What I got in reality was the smallest jar I've ever seen, and there's shimmer particles in it. My under eyes do not have less wrinkles, even after a month of using it morning and night, and now I smell like bananas. I never expect any of the things I buy to be miracles, but I wish that, especially with this expensive eye cream I bought after being influenced to get it, that it would at least do something. In reality, what it says in the fine print is that it's a perfect base for makeup. It's more of a daytime eye cream right before makeup application. Granted, my under eyes always look glowy now. They look nourished and bright, but a lot of it is because of the shimmer in it, and I'm not exaggerating. There's literal particles of shimmer in here like it's an eyeshadow or something, and so I just look bright instead of my fine lines and wrinkles actively getting better. I've seen no improvements to my under eye, and it's just been a long time for them to not be improved. Therefore, I'm giving this a 4 out of 10. Congratulations, I played myself, but at least this way none of y'all will get played. On to a more positive note, this is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This cream goes for $30 on Sephora's website, and like with the First Aid Beauty one, there's also bigger and smaller sizes, so you could try it out at home, or you could get something really big if you know that you already like it. Like Ole Henrikson, I've heard great things about Kiehl's as the brand, and apart from like Gigi Gorgeous, I think, I rarely hear influencers talk about this particular product. I wanted this as my moisturizer based on my feelings about the sample sizes I received from Sephora after purchasing some Fenty Beauty products in store a while back. I got 2, so I was able to use this for a few days, and wow, even without the serums I have now and with my previous routine, my skin felt so silky and nourished. Despite it being a cream, it's really not that thick, and like I said in my previous video, it has a gel-like consistency while still feeling moisturizing more moisturizing than a gel cream might feel. The moisturizer in my routine, as a general note, is one of the less significant things to me, to be perfectly honest, because I really just want the serums to work their magic, and as we saw from my 2-step skincare routine challenge video, I need way more than just a moisturizer to help with my skin. So I don't judge this independently. I really judge this based on how I feel it works with everything else in my routine. Therefore, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10 based on how it feels with my routine, just to give you guys clarification. This is just a nice, neutral, mildly intensive, fragrance-free moisturizer that really makes the skin feel nice and silky. Last but not least, this is the e.l.f. Nourishing Facial Oil. This little oil over here from e.l.f. is $10 both on their site and Target. This is pretty much an everything in one kind of oil. I know y'all must be like, e.l.f.? how does e.l.f. at such a low price have more than like 2 ingredients in a skincare product, and how's your face not burning off? Well, for real, this has grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, rosehip oil, everything. Obviously, some more nourishing oils are farther down on the ingredients list, so that in turn means they're less concentrated, but I still think it's great that e.l.f. has this at all. For my oil in this routine, I just wanted something all-purpose. Since learning more about oils, I realized as a facial product in skincare, it's really meant to be an overlay on your other products and lock everything in from your routine. In addition, it's supposed to nourish, not moisturize, not hydrate, but nourish the skin, and that's exactly what this does. It brings my skin back down to its pH, calms it, makes it feel more smooth and soft. Sometimes after you're done with your moisturizer and everything, you just want one last thing to help lock everything in, and this is how this behaves for me. I enjoy it a lot, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the oils in it will do for my skin over time. So to round things out, this is a 10 out of 10. Really can't beat the price and the ingredients. That was a lot. If you got all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope I gave you guys a nice, clear, concise, effective B-roll experience with all of these skincare products that I have been using. Let me know if you have noticed that my skin has been better. In the last couple of videos, I've had zero makeup on, so I would appreciate it if you guys gave me some of your tips, some of your feedback, and also answer any questions that I had in this video. Let me know if you already have these products and how they've been working for you. And yeah, all my social media will be at the end of this video. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.